The world holds places of extraordinary natural beauty, where land and sea meet in a symphony of life. The British Virgin Islands are one such treasure. Scattered like emeralds across the turquoise canvas of the Caribbean Sea, this archipelago of over 60 islands and cays is a sanctuary for wildlife and the human spirit. They are a place of gentle warmth and vibrant life, where the sun kisses the water each morning, awakening a world of wonder. This is a story about the living treasures of these islands, the stunning landscapes that cradle them, and the delicate dance between welcoming visitors and protecting this fragile paradise for generations yet to come. The islands themselves are a study in geological artistry. Formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, their terrain is wonderfully diverse. Some islands rise dramatically from the sea, their peaks cloaked in lush green forests that whisper in the trade winds. Others are low-lying, fringed with brilliant white sand and protected by intricate coral reef systems. This varied geography is the secret to the island's incredible biodiversity. Each nook and cranny, from the highest mountain trail to the deepest underwater canyon, provides a unique home for a startling array of creatures. It is this very richness that has made the BVI a world-renowned destination for those who seek to connect with the natural world in its purest form. Life here moves to a different rhythm, one dictated by the sun and the tides. The air is filled with the calls of tropical birds and the gentle lapping of waves against the shore. On land, ancient reptiles bask in the golden sunlight, moving with a slow, deliberate grace that speaks of timelessness. Below the surface of the impossibly clear water, another world entirely thrives in silence and color. It is a realm of vibrant coral gardens, schools of shimmering fish, and gentle giants gliding through the blue. This is not just a destination, it is a living, breathing ecosystem, a delicate web where every single thread matters, and every creature plays a vital role in the ongoing story of the islands. For those who visit, the BVI offers an escape and an adventure. The islands are a playground for the senses, a place to feel the soft sand between your toes, to taste the salt on the air, and to witness sights etched in memory forever. People come from all corners of the globe to sail these protected waters, to dive into the deep, and to simply be in a place of profound peace and beauty. This influx of visitors brings life and prosperity to the local communities, but it also brings a great responsibility. The story of the BVI today is one of finding a sustainable path forward, a way to share its wonders without diminishing the very magic that makes it so special. It is a world waiting to be discovered, but one that asks for our care in return. Protecting the BVI means protecting the wild heart that beats beneath and above the waves. Together, visitors and locals can keep the rhythm steady, so this place of gentle warmth and vibrant life endures for generations to come. On the sun-drenched rocky outcrops and within the dry, thorny forests of the British Virgin Islands live some of the archipelago's most iconic and ancient residents. The Anegada rock iguana, a species found nowhere else on Earth, is a magnificent creature, a living relic from a prehistoric age. These large, gentle herbivores can grow to be several feet long, their skin a mottled pattern that blends with weathered limestone and ancient coral rock. They are a critically endangered species, a solemn reminder of the fragility of island ecosystems. Seeing one basking in the heat of the day is a true privilege, a glimpse into the wild heart of the BVI. These iguanas are vital to their environment, feasting on native plants, leaves, flowers, fruits, and acting as crucial seed dispersers that help regenerate forests and maintain plant diversity. Their existence is threatened by habitat loss and feral predators like cats that prey on the young. Protecting them is not just about one species. It preserves the ecological balance of the islands they call home. Sharing the land are the slow and steady tortoises, cherished symbols of endurance and tranquility. Often found in protected gardens and parks, they contribute to the quiet rhythm of island life. To truly understand the British Virgin Islands, one must dip below the surface of the sea. Here in the warm, crystalline waters lies a world of breathtaking color and activity. The coral reefs that fringe many islands are bustling underwater cities, built over millennia by tiny polyps, providing food and shelter for astonishing life. Brilliant blue tangs dart in and out of coral branches, yellowtail snappers weave in a synchronized dance, parrotfish graze on algae, crunching as they go. A spiny lobster waves from a crevice, a shy octopus changes color in a blink. Stingrays and eagle rays float like kites above the sand. Look closely, a queen conch inches along on its muscular foot. From the smallest shrimp to the largest grouper, every creature has a role. Among the most beloved are sea turtles, green on seagrass, hawksbill on the reef. Ancient mariners travel vast distances, yet return to the beaches where they were born. And then this underwater world is the foundation of the BVI's appeal, a natural aquarium. Water clarity often exceeds 100 feet, a paradise for snorkelers and divers. But coral reefs are sensitive to temperature shifts, pollution, and physical damage. Protecting this Eden requires collective effort, so the symphony beneath the waves can thrive for centuries. The waters here are also a museum of maritime history. For centuries, trade ships, naval fleets, even pirates sailed these lanes, many claimed by treacherous reefs and storms. Today, wrecks rest in silence, transformed into thriving artificial reefs and diver havens. The famed RMS Rhone sank off Salt Island during the ferocious hurricane of 1867. Her split hull sprawls from 30 to 80 feet deep, now cloaked in corals, sponges, and schools of fish. Eels and crustaceans haunt the crevices. Life reclaims the steel. Exploring a shipwreck is haunting and exhilarating, a tangible link to sailors and storms of the past. Other sites like the Chikuzen and Kodiak Queen have unique tales and draw in bigger species. Goliath groupers and barracuda circle these living museums. Wrecks function as artificial reefs, providing hard substrate where corals and invertebrates attach and grow, seeding full food webs. Shelter for the small, hunting grounds for the large, balance restored. Careful management, like mooring buoys, prevents anchor damage. These sites are irreplaceable artifacts and vital habitats. Proof nature can transform tragedy into sanctuary. With respect and stewardship, the stories below continue to bloom with life. While the sea provides much of the BVI's allure, the island's terrestrial landscapes are equally spectacular. Nowhere is this more evident than the Baths, an otherworldly maze of house-sized boulders, pools, and grottos. Weathered by wind and waves, they create a playground of light, shadow, and glowing water. Marked trails guide exploration. One moment you wade a sunlit pool, then you squeeze through a cathedral-like cavern. A shaft of light pierces the grotto, turning the water into liquid sapphire. In contrast, Sage Mountain National Park rises to 1,716 feet, the BVI's highest point. A cool remnant rainforest shelters mahogany, bulletwood, and draping lianas. Hiking becomes a sensory journey, ferns underfoot, birdsong above. From lookouts, the green hills meet the endless blue. A vital watershed and protected habitat, Sage Mountain is a cool green heart preserved by foresight in a sun-drenched archipelago. The beaches of the British Virgin Islands are the stuff of dreams, the very picture of paradise. Each beach has a unique character, from bustling gatherings to utter tranquility. Sands slope into waters that shift through 1,000 shades of blue and green. White Bay and Cane Garden Bay, palms provide shade. Laid-back beach bars invite feet-in-sand moments. More than scenic, beaches are stages for island life. Swim, build sandcastles, or simply watch clouds drift. Gentle waves invite paddleboarding or kayaking to tucked-away corners. As day closes, beaches become grandstands for Caribbean sunsets. Sail between islands to anchor in private paradises. Sandy Spit, Anegada's beaches, where the only footprints are your own. These shores are critical habitats. Dunes buffer storms, turtles return to nest. Preserving their natural state, respecting nest areas and keeping beaches clean is paramount. Tourism is the lifeblood of the BVI's economy. It fuels charters, hotels, restaurants and shops, supporting jobs, schools and hospitals. Prosperity creates incentives to protect the very beauty that draws visitors. Yet numbers, if unmanaged, can strain fragile environments. Coastal development can reduce mangroves and seagrass, vital nurseries and shoreline protection. Boat traffic risks anchor damage and pollution. Trails erode, wildlife is disturbed, litter accumulates. Balance requires planning, regulation, and clear development guidelines. Manage waste, control visitor numbers in sensitive areas. Government protections, greener businesses, and conscious visitors together foster regenerative tourism. Faced with climate challenges and tourism pressures, the people of the BVI have not stood idly by. A vibrant conservation movement, government, NGOs, businesses and individuals protects natural heritage. Iguana recovery includes head-starting young safely before release, boosting survival rates. Volunteers monitor nesting beaches, ensuring the next generation reaches the ocean. Marine efforts center on reef health and clarity. Mooring buoys prevent anchor damage. MPAs restrict fishing and anchoring. Education empowers responsible behavior, from boats to beaches. A new generation of guardians emerges, choices that protect the magic of the BVI. The story of the British Virgin Islands is one of nature's resilience and humanity's capacity for care. Granite boulders stand sentinel. Ancient iguanas survey their kingdom. Sunken ships reborn as vibrant citadels of life. Swim with turtles in sunlit seas. Hike cool rainforest above the shore. Connection to the wild runs deep. This splendor is a gift that enriches all who experience it. But this gift comes with responsibility. The future is not guaranteed. It must be nurtured and protected. Balance a thriving tourism economy with preserving fragile ecosystems. Visitors become partners in conservation. Sail with a lighter touch. Dive with renewed respect. Let children marvel as turtles nest on pristine shores. Travel with respect. Support sustainable businesses and leave these islands better than you found them. The most beautiful places are the most delicate. Let us cherish and protect this Caribbean jewel and ensure its magic endures, where humanity and nature thrive together.